Right, loads to talk about.
Yep.
We're going to build up to England play Italy tomorrow live on talkSPORT. But Belgium beat Wales 2-1, Cundy.
Yeah.
And Wales in the first half was shocking. Yeah. Better in the second half.
Yep.
But Kevin De Bruyne, another top display from
honestly,
him. Scored an assist.
Okay, so I said it in the office, and everyone kind of, and you included, jumped up and kind of,
I'll jump down your throat.
So here's what I said. I think Kevin De Bruyne could go down as possibly the best midfielder this country's seen.
Ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
Well, it is ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
Because there's so many amazing players in the Premier League that have been, you're just thinking because you're seeing him now.
No.
You're not looking back.
No, I am looking back.
On the great midfielders that have been in the Premier League.
Look, I've covered the Premier League for the last 20 years.
I know you have.
So I've watched all of them. I've seen all of them. I said he could. He would or is, he could go down as the greatest midfielder this country's seen, right?
Yes.
And that's what I've said. And you lot, you honestly, the pair of yous, in fact, there was three of yous jumping down my throat.
Well, because
is it that an outrageous statement?
Yes, it is an outrageous
statement. It's an outrageous statement.
Kevin De Bruyne is an amazing player. He'll go down as one of the greats in the Premier League, but not the greatest. The greatest midfielder the Premier League has ever seen is Steven Gerrard. Without a shadow of doubt.
I'm not going to disagree that he's in the conversation.
Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes, Frank Lampard.
There's three now.
There's three in front of De Bruyne.
I mean,
Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes.
Okay, so Frank Lampard is the greatest goal-scoring midfielder this country's ever seen, in my opinion, ever.
Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, all in front of Kevin De Bruyne.
You're naming unbelievable midfielders.
Exactly.
Now,
so you can't sit there and say that Kevin De Bruyne is the greatest.
No, I didn't say
he
he is.
5 midfielders.
I didn't say. I said he could go down. Could. He hasn't finished yet, by the way. He's not finished. Those lot you have mentioned have finished. What if he goes on to lift multiple Champions League, multiple Premier Leagues, World Cup? What if he lives at the
Because he's playing in a great team.
He is playing a great... But, what? And they didn't?
Playing in a great team.
And they didn't?
Gerrard didn't.
No, Gerrard didn't, actually, to be fair.
Gerrard goes down for me as the greatest midfielder the Premier League's ever seen. I've played against him. He was unbelievable.
Yes,
I've played against Scholes. I've played against Gerrard. I've played against Lampard. For me, Gerrard was on another planet to any other player that I walked on a football pitch with. He was a machine.
Have you played against Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah, I think I have.
When?
I'm trying to think when, but I think I did.
When?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember. He wasn't that memorable at the time. He is now.
Well, it might have been for Chelsea. Could it have been for...
It might have been. I can't remember, mate.
Could it have been for Man City?
It might have been for Man City. I can't remember. I can't remember playing against him. But I might have, because he was around.
Well, if you don't remember, then...
that says a lot, right? Steven Gerrard, I played against him. I walked off the pitch and was like, oh my word.
No, I don't doubt.
I've come up against a player who I couldn't get near in any single form of the game. Yeah. Heading, crossing, passing, strength, decision-making, awareness, pace, ability. He had everything. Everything. Carried a club on his back for how many years?
No, he did. All of that is true, and I can't deny that. But that you can't use that against De Bruyne, can you? You can't use that. The fact that Steven Gerrard played for, let's be honest, an inferior team compared to what Frank played in, what De Bruyne was playing in, what Vieira played in, what Keane played. All of that is true, but that can't be used as a stick to beat De Bruyne.
I'm not beating him. I'm just saying he's not the greatest. He can't go down as the greatest.
No, I'm not saying. But I think I said he could. So here's the words. He could go down as the greatest midfielder this country's seen. De Bruyne. There's nothing he can't. And there's nothing Gerrard couldn't do either. I agree with that. But just watching him now, I don't remember Steven Gerrard taking the headlines on a regular basis on programmes like Match of the Day, Back Pages, us talking about him. I don't remember there being the absolute infatuation about that pass, that cross.
Are you joking?
No, I don't.
Gerrard?
No, I don't.
Oh, Chase.
No, not every week.
You got a short memory.
No, I haven't.
You got a short memory.
No, I haven't. Who are you? No, I haven't. Honestly, I haven't. But Gerrard played. He did play in an inferior team, and Liverpool. He was too good for Liverpool at that time. Gerrard was too good for Liverpool, and really, that time he was going to go to Chelsea, he could have gone on to personally for him, gone on to reach greatness. And for various different reasons, he's probably the best player never to win the Premier League. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's the best player not to win the Premier League. Is that true?
Yeah, he is.
Someone can tweet us actually about, is there another player better than Steven Gerrard that never won the Premier League? For me, Steven Gerrard is the best player that never won the Premier League.
Well, Harry Kane might be one of them.
Harry Kane's the best player never to win a medal.
Yeah, that is bad.
So, I mean, let's...
Well, look, I want to take calls on this. Get your call in on Kevin De Bruyne. Can he go down as the greatest Premier League midfielder ever? Or you can have your say. I think there's 5 midfielders in front of him, in my opinion.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.